I'm Miss Lunsoladi. We are thrilled to be the host of today's event.
Ladies and gentlemen, most respected our special guest speaker, Shri Achumbemo Kikon, Honorable MLA and Chairman SDPDB Bhandari, Government of Nagaland, and Secretary General Naga People's Fund, and all his esteemed entourage. And we are also delighted to have Shri Yimkhiung, Honorable Advisor, Youth Resource and Sports and Chairman, DPDB Shamator, Government of Nagaland, and all his esteemed entourage, and all the dignitaries, invitees, distinguished guests, and all the federating units and esteemed participants. It is my utmost pleasure to welcome you on this 60th Yimkhiung Akherü Arihako General Conference on the theme Keynote, Bridging Traditions and Innovations, the Yimkhiung Students Journey. Chibayak bole, tsuso nungso kibo lakran, Yimkhiung Akherü Limza. As we get ahead today to celebrate the 6 decades of friendship, leadership, and service, this conference is a testament of Yimkhiung Akherü Arihako for fostering unity, peace, and progress. It is a momentous occasion as we gather here today to mark the beginning of a remarkable journey filled with peace, harmony, potential, and possibilities. It is truly an honor to be your comrades for today's event, and I pledge to ensure that the proceeding events are intuitive, informative, and retrospecting the past. Therefore, let us embark on this intellectual odyssey together with curiosity, enthusiasm, and spirit of unity and friendship. Once again, I welcome each and every one of you on this auspicious occasion.
Harrogiba Yimkhiung Akherü Arihako, Bodogdangching Akunubun Bebale, Yimkhiung Council, YAA, Yimkhiung Women Organization, YYO, Yimkhiung Youth Organization, the Show Federating Unit, Gudakh Aralana, Nasa Alala Gilim, Asasado, Lamsado, Langkicho, Kingiyo Program, Ludi Albu, Hanandikia Ucho. Before we start, I would like to read out the sequence of today's program. Tangkam Tamnaba invocation, Mr. Gayimdo Sin.
아동부는 마향시쇼 그드네 대타도 이사의 향동아 향을 이사규도아 향을 이사르가 향을 주 아동부 지수 그리사 주모나무 싸고 니키데 양모 거기 사무롱아도 쓰와 문칠루다고 쓰쇼 내미 무스미 살롱아랑 하칭하기 알라라 김김이 저 하칭하기 원네 하요 스테싱하기 주기야 알라라 내 중국민의 단독 계식네 튜타르상 드무드무스르상 내면의 단독장 이삼은 실라 아슝도 무이디아쿠데 니키 이산 무금조 아무스 전부 니면의 이사 단독장 하트 큰 징비날을 알라라 중국민의 단독지 계식네 멍어닝의 상대에 아동보 지수 몽신 아무도 아무 셔팅 잡고 넘어롱상 아멘
Isa Rukrikiba YAA conference Menchicing Kedeke Chungmurabo Dusho Yerubona Zerabo Bemung Bale Ha conference Asa Dahoshi Bade Kedeke Chungmur Dusho Berubo Aralana Aku Besing Sakil Magi Disho Zerabo Akherü Mukhung Salalase Isana Bemung Badiki Kalang Mulung Ato Sushi Kisungya Kide Maxide Good Gardner In Arabale the Sa Kalang individual Arabale the Saka Kamushuro Lalase Haju Atakina Asudang Sijang the Ki Aku Besing the Saki Mushisho I think Yimkhiung Zerabo Good Akherü Arihako Yulung Good Arihako Key Dias the Lang Language Shamator Town Miserabona Shamator Citizen Miserabona Nasa Haju Mukhung Nasa Dimji Shurubade Kim Ash Shaksing the Nasa Yang Dialaki Ki Ha Kim the Rambale Tangi Daba to show Shamator Mikhung Nasa Alala Good Garden Nasa alala kamso az de aku blessing mecha siso isa ha program lu busuk jak de kim zuk nak de isa gi kinum aide basam hadlang eres isa de eres dardo de dishe dum sala la she ha ju mukhung az ba de sing de isa de chakam jila mulung adosang ai ni khalang she mulung jing hde de delam Dudishe, Hachingari China, Isai the Booker, the show, the Saju, Shido Olimpera, the Salang and the Sam Singer, Lumbari Miserable, student good hand, Jumona, Hamu Sing, Kalang So Kalanga, Isana, Anichitba, Ulung Bale, Isana, Shido Yimsing, Isana Limbeba, Diki, Hojulang Anichit or Ulung. Kidasuda, the show is I say, Haju Mukhung Mr. Anikit Valley, Libya, Ahido Gamdo, Diki, is I Shamator citizen Mr. Lishe, Kidasu Bade, Diki, Ojishe Tacho. The show, King in the Valley, Get to Guchung Galaba, Lusaka Puk Roja, Tumula, Isaki Arabatan, Lusatumi in the Bula, Ojo Alala, Isaki Tang, the show. The mother Gopukla the Shayung Jela the Shayung, the say, Better I have the Sagi Hachung the Langzang, Hachung the Langang, the Kissing Mojo Aleki, or to say the Sana Alojang, the Diki, or to Amu, Machamchi, or to the Sagi, or to Mushu de Tato, in the Gimashang Mulu, Chaka Isa Programa Pula, Isayak did the Jindelang Amuhung Luso, Jumona, Alala, Judu Luaba, so is I Jin Luaba, either you had Chidebuta, either Azobu Gilimlang, Isa Sabai Salotilla, I be killing, I be killing you, Kiji Yapajang, I be killing you to the Sheki, Hojuji Valley, you I shall Suba. May I request our Hon'ble Chief Case to please stand up on your feet and receive a small token of love from us. Itu magi ahanai, itu lah magi dia bungji boleh di boleh itu, bukti dia lah ini sih. Shamator citizen bah, please accept. Yimkhiung, Youth Resources Sports Advisor, My respect to the Deputy Commissioner Shamator, Superintendent of Police Shamator, Commandant 32 AR, Vice President NBF, my brother Gegong leaders from YDC, YWA, YGWA, GB's Federation, Village Councils, delegates, and ladies and gentlemen. It's a great honor for me and a privilege to welcome you all to the 68th YAA Podokatang General Conference 2026 under the theme Bridging Traditions, Innovations, the Yimkhiung Students Journey. Today, as we gathered here, not only as a participant, but as a partner committed to share vision together, one that seek progress, innovation, and meaningful change. Your presence here greatly reflects your dedication, your sacrifice. This general conference is more than a meeting of minds. It is a platform of dialogues wherein the whole lot of fraternity units will come together as one. We will discuss over certain issues and we will resolve a resolution to how to go about, how to channelize our students community forward. The discussion we begin today, the potential to shape our society, a guiding future initiative and inspiring transformation ideas that we will be discussing. As we move forward, let us approach our conversation with openness, curiosity, and let us celebrate the diverse perspective, knowing that our differences enrich our collection, wisdom, and let us remain focused on the greater purpose that bring us together to create a better, stronger, more inclusive future for all. In the closing, above all, I would like to express my heartfelt appreciation to our special guest, Shri Achumbemo Kikon, who came all the way from Kohima, Road. Despite the ugly roads and ugly terrains, he has sacrificed his time and he has kindly considered to come here. That greatly shows his concern and love, not only for our community, for the Nagas in general. Before we further proceed towards, I would like to give a brief credential about our special guest today. He is also the chairperson of Committee on Environment, Climate Change, Nagaland Legislative Assembly. He was also the president of Naga Students Federation, as well as a speaker of all Nagaland College Students Union. We have witnessed him through social medias and through press, but today we are encountering him in person. The amount of love, dedication, the boldness, authenticity that he has is a very commendable. And since he being an angels-oriented person, he is very much adaptive to what we are doing and very much cognitive with what we are going through. Today, his presence has added essence to our midst. And I believe that in his speech, we will be getting a whole lot of wisdom, knowledge from his end. Today, as he comes here, we would like to acknowledge and we would like to give our small token of love and appreciation for his presence. I therefore request our special guest, Shri Achumbemo Kikon, Honorable MLA and Chairman, to please come forward and receive a small token of love and appreciation from YAA. kriket zikini terisi hai isalla yo collective effort yo pa lemlung kilip ro khun kilip pa kini aju to ine kidia si hi ajing Shamator town public po khilawa sha thau shokla tan la she your personal appreciation kalam nisa gi lu nyala dis asik ji kalam nyala despite all the odds nisa ade kim short sala she nisa da nisa mi kha ba de nisa sho jin ba de ni be ya bung ni be bi ji she ni be la bung ji che shmo mu lu de nisa ne ade ha again ang dar ki su ya kide mak ji so di show araba do above all kya ka araba do Yimkhiung pure grace bogod ka la nisa ne ha Yimkhiung de sho jin la ki china kide rong dar ki su ya kide mak ji so di show ajak de not forgetting our advisor Shri Achumbemo is gismi begin isa lim ki dum to Allah ching kimi chungde aderung de la nzegim che kide bakshe kingi ham mu isa lu dem la isa mulung yang ching asak chine isan tang kharam lu la agin la kingi ham mu lu ki ching isa mi de sun yakshe mungemi ato den jiwa chage she towards a para perspective ti kinang de isa perspective other sing chage she alba de agin la kingi isa your tenor na isa team na 60 years college play I mean 60 years aju chage she de isa commercial actually it is a time on play today is your perspective also is a time jubilee to celebrate no so kingi asola to time jubilee I had a discussion with your colleagues when we discussing so is a perspective that you time jubilee to celebrate no so kingi mi lu kim kam tingi mi kima zona kaya 60 years to kima wado ma ni jubilee de lang ta tu yo menge mi isa la ku jak lawat de to ne shera da sing delegates for do nisa ku bukti shala wa jak shala wa de so ne menge mi ye azu tak be Yimkhiung yo akheru yo menge mi azu tak be na ba so de sa nu yang julu ba zong de di ke ju ye tai so mak shi chung nu shang sal la
the YAA on this successful completion of today's program. Bukan sob kita guna papan ki kusi paya se elas tin pal ho no guna ki papan kusi only the weather it was quite favorable for today, and that's what it has been met. Aro yati kuan nasna rasta to pisi biasa de it's a bumpy ride sir. Only be yati bukan laga Honorable MLA and Chairman Shri Achumbemo Kikon, Shamator Headquarters in the Parliament, he public was going to be Tai Ting Chapagina, Achi, Yati footprint ta Halidibuli Parisi. Sir, thank you so much. And then I, on behalf of the district administration Shamator, our people of Shamator district would like to welcome to Shamator, sir. Aro, Kali Utu Noy, Olibi Mogala Indoors Party. Yati Kimba Junagina se, boy, time set for guarding. Moi nabdo nation no koi hole bi I party laga sai pra aru kiba chun I gina se udwani kushi pai pa chana dia se Shamator district mon we don't have anything to offer sir hole bi request pisi dahi upar aru program kutum ko laga pisi de apna ka table de aru request pisi hai udwani udop sir kali thank you heart aru mon laga public laga demand request udo part which I did be easy part bulagi without I on behalf of the district administration Shamator any hints it as yesterday sir yati history laga murigina sob dikhai disi bole because of the time be nai udo sob puri kamina only be Shamator as a district we are an aspirational district udubra in many fronts. Bukan PC handicap punya hasil. Our history is unique. Our protection is unique. My people is unique. Only be honest na. 18 jagina haram de. We have been handicapped in many manners. Infrastructure laga utu handicap PC hasil. Alo kali utu no hai. Only be Tusan laga kisam dubi. We would like to reach out to many fronts in society. Our Shamator district, Mugalaga public too, we are developed. Only be quality how far we are developed, we cannot say. But naturally, that comes up to the second point, sir. Only be quality politically, spiritually, physically, society laga term de possible I think we are second to none. It was. Arung mogan laga when we speak Nagaland laga context pura possible to mogan do other people are passing. We are not developed, but achi moi appraise korigina kali kota ekta possible moja. We Yimkhiung we are developed, but economically, we are not developed. Utokani, sir, other your esteemed leadership, sir. Mogan kiman public land grievances kimanasi, kiman durkas, uto olok side le, uto. This is just a request from my deputy, sir. Aro, wanasna, yati, we would like to have a continual atmosphere. Yati, political laga front laga pisik kudan dukai. Will be as a Shamator, it has no be Yimkhiung nasna ho jaise. Yimkhiung laga will be yati. There is no underground problem issue here. Yati underground laga issue laga ikuna. There are some certain this key level, but we are everything because of the Apple administrator. Yati exclusive do that say, EAC didn't do that say. Folk milan kita, as well as the tikir laga PSARO bukan Yimkhiung laga office so pas. We are trying to look into sir. So Shamator is second to none, sir. Aro, sir, apne लोगों पीछे दिगुले पुंचाई से बोले भी बाकी का भी सब सुन रहा है तो इसीलिए बताऊँ तो टाइम मुझे खुदा मुझे बोले पीछे लोग खुदा बोले मुझे बोले भी going on the situation is officer but Kuala Sita, development laga fronting. We would like to move about. Aki jabuli munjai. Only be kumpa in Petabilas. So, to do all of Atadigina. After laga, itia halaga nampi. Shamator Carnibi will Papa for the day. With that's a point of view, sir. I'd like to say thank you.
May I request Mr. Kongso?
Aro yedia amikan laka Honorable Advisor Shri S. Yimkhiung. Aro yedi amikan laka DC Shamator, SP Shamator, Commandant 32 AR. Aro yedi amikan ex Parliamentary Secretary Shri Hon'ble. Already Dr. S. Chiakam, Executive Secretary YBBA, Shri Game the Senior Pastor Yimkhiung Baptist Church, Nilsong Down. Our former EMBO President, Mr. T. Kekongchim, already Kemanjun Leaders Kan, our National Workers Kan Holibi, our my dear students, Kemanjun I can say, I am by Yimkhiung Travel Council. So you will come grace. In a ching to Kalamanya Kada Tanyala Chini Isanaka Chagaching Limbera Wonder from Wachona Chini Salami Kuhiganang the Guchona to Shito Nisasum Chaka Shito the Sana Shimodarava Chini Why Chini Gada Chagisa, Nasa took Limberabona, the Mubra Ganang or the Mubra Chakashi Sana, Shimochona, Shido Juyo possession Ju system Ching Nasara, to so Shido Ju Nasana Shimodawa. Isana Gada Ganangcho, Junsa Yokuhisum Chakama Ganangcho, Jumona Chingawina Akherü Arihako. At the Tukalamanica the Tanyala Chini. Adoso len sa Xavier na ne class 3 possible agila ne class 3 possible agila owara darawa chagishi ne class 10 pass bia o graduate sibia MK da tatalacha you gimse chaka hwa do those are the days that our parents are encouraged advise us to get through class 6 or class 10 or metric. The graduate or the post-graduation, whatever. But those are the days. But in this generation, our generation, we should be the best. We should be the best. Not just to get a degree, just a mere degree, but we should be the best. And you should be the best. And we should be the best. Best level like the best you could aswa. Chidi chakalo miha chaka chidi competitive world kam mobato. Na chaka ching student mogada kala na kagu kecho. Rangdong amyong no kagu kewuyong. There are certain limit, there are certain period, there are certain years that you have to be struggled. Ki machi ke lang na struggle sawa. Nana jishinga we struggle must show. The rest of your journey will not be smooth. Somewhere there will be jolted. Somewhere there will be a rough pages. Unless you work hard when you are a student, unless you work hard when you are into your study. Alala gimla, timela. In any profession, nana travel leader kamba kokla, or somebody may want to be the doctor, engineer, or the business or entrepreneur, or in politics, in whatever position. The best lang lagila, then the mere degrees, nowhere to be seen, nowhere to be served. The best. ne chaka ko ku khecho ne dum yo background ching ne dum street music khedala ko kla ne your best effort jo chaka ne na kare bureaucrats officer kam nya dala ko kla the sala la she ne na ju Yimkhiung ab tak the ne wholeheartedly ne game jim khewa na you cannot be an officer. Business sala la she chit competitive entrepreneur chit competitive ala na chid mizra kam nyala the successful kam nyala the she na limited time chinga wana musho akam pukyo even in politics also in anywhere in a student bochak thangi chijo na akhe chechi ina alang thanyala akhe chechi share akhe chechi member chida hiwa na success magam do acho. Mark my word. When you are a student, when you have so many friends, you won't be a successful man. The rest of your life, you'll face a problem. You'll face a problem. In an example, I have Mr. Dogging at ESC. I know how he has brought up in his early age. In early age, in Machala. Arako Kitchen Machala. Midraika, I've been under Kirk officer, Walla Bukla. Aching my dear student, I've been in a example sets in Yala. I be Shirishito is a Akira Wakan as a Guema Dimopona brought up so. Education as a Chingawa, allow, but I be Dunsan I be brought up such a Dunsan like Ketcha. I be college, I be Southern College in Ketcha. The Sala administrator, ESC Kambala. Mr. Chakila, it's in your heart. Number no kuchuk Dumazala, number one, it's your determination. Then Gagua, same writer not teach Isala Kecho. I think I was on there. Muramalim Diji. Advanced for when the Shimra Hurubo Latara, what up married to the Dumadata. Same writer na atuchi, same author na atuchi isa ko kecho. Dale khurka kampuk ba isa khurka ma kampuk siju. The home should be blamed. The home should be blamed. Same the journey sa sangocho. The same textbook kecho. The problem is an extra effort mucho. Sacrifice mucho. In example kalang in other thanyala. Inibia to Ecosorso, I be study situation, is an means of the Saja. The NIB example sets in Yala, Chagabi additional speak of him. I be Gabu Kechi, Yapso Troching Gabu Kialovachi, I think Ching Trok to the Kilocho. I read the Mountagashi hymns all over teaching it, Yingshiro the Kesho. I be selling Sha, the Yap Shalalajo, map long to Kamazola, world map or Indian map or Kirka Lodge, Domaka, Amok to Kamazola. You have to set them China as a decision to Kamazola. Part from Chincho, I've been a Keke Amok to just come and look Kamazola. There, that is the way of struggle. Do the Musa show success, Musa. And coming back to business, Cherishito Alala Jumana, Alala Officer Lang. The show government server Lang Gambada, Malamata Wokara business Yagamba. Business thing, Katakasta, Allah may Cherishito, how the show enjoy business bonus show enjoy. Not the politicians, not the bureaucrats. Business bonus show enjoy Olomia. Business bonus, politician was some government business bonus Binang Sobincho, Jiwang Sojipcho, and Jukata Gambia. If you want to be a successful businessman, the entrepreneur, before 40 years, you have to be successful. You have to succeed before 40 years. The 40 years also, Naga, him hoa the lama. Yep. Yimkhiung Tumadamishe struggles like Adanjela. So if it just are lova, Chaka competitive exam driver was Saralashe in Alang Tanyala. Before 25 years, Nejo servicing entries are like before 25 years also try this. Try this. Chaka and the profession which goes out. For instance, Nana 25 years over Nana servicing Zado. Ni Eldian Galashe, ni HH Manga than retire Sawa. Nothing 25 years of an AC chingazang, DSP Gamma. Commandant hardly commanded to why the agent and the retires are Murlang services you cannot be in the top. Chagamara Alomiha, Kali Kechula Kecha, come H, come limit and the Kak Chaka come Alomia Chaka, Zacho. That is the world we are. Kechula Kecho de Akmike Chaka, Zajula Zacho de Maza, my dear students. Tumona, Kabu Kecho, Rap Ninjibakian. And I think in a YAA student leader was a key working coaching in a hard advice to Lacho. Kirk Aching over Maramaka competitive spirit Lavale. Abi chit struggles to the Lala show. The more organization initiate, I be disrupt this. Let it be. Start disrupt this. Kesham. Mr. Haiku chit competitive spirit Larabo. Why sing? What organization Chingazava? Muktajamus Murwashala de. Alala through along Isalo Medalzova. Any profession. Because student leaders, I've been cheated leadership, your ching, I be aspire la show. Let it be. Why is Chingaza organizing Chingazasha? Why be the Machingla, Dushing of a lang dasha? I be chitty competitive spirit lado, disrupt this. The man is to Joe. Nigosha. Nimukalanga Chinga Roko Jimlova, the so Roko is another. Jumona Achingawina. It's answering your water. Good is an experience the Shumwadar China. Or good is an shorocho. All of me a good Alba Julanga. Jumon Jutanilla, the show. All of me have I carry your sala. I carry your sala. It's an a good upper water that I carry your sala. I carry the sala like Chagish, the best level like Jumus Oksho Dumus. Even the national worker Bush sala like Yimkhiung at the moment of Kokpa the world. Murray Yamlar Langsova, Murray and Langsova Zoa. You could nearest example touch in it. The one that the machine near best of Marang, the Savale Chagashi. Nasana Gimji, we will feel Chingabana, Akherabo, officer, Chagala business, politics, Ala Ching Chagash, Ala Filching Gimji success, Arawana, Isanam Muluni, Alomiazang Zawa, Atabani never to Mumala, Azam Ralomi Zawa, Jumona. Nisha near filching over Nisha Nanamunamurung the Kamba, successful officer come over, show business, entrepreneur, politicians, and Dumatumani feel just successful in Nana Chavishi on a show. Nana Nisha took production model. Nisha took your building over Nisha contributes to Rondo, Nisha Zalavadu. Kali what is he Shumolang took Shumocha Yomba. Why are Shumolang Shumocha Yomba? This is on field, Chingama successor, Kim Jarwana. Then they took production model the Lama. Tokala. Haching engineer apart from students in a Samitor was a Halang in a Hatanyala. Gimnimo in a Tanyala. Shimazushimochi lost Mala. Turatachi lost Mala. Niambuk Chingsam. Nedamo Gorsin Tajicho, Neguching Laje, no officer Lavokla, Nedamasha Lavoga, Shimazushimochi the Molosmala. Turatamaranga. We will reward Molocho. There. No Grimji Nana took the Mushamoda. No Gimji Nachak Narang Chak Irando Gimji Cross on the Vijawana. No individual Lang, this is Druxia loss Savacho. Druxia loss Savacho. The Moni Salalana Turota Marangam in a every YAA person a successor in a Halang Tacho. You don't remember a Punatroka YAA person or so. In a Bubutacho. Turata Maranga. Nana that Shimomoshi, Trubuna Takyung the show. Success, Mr. Tanana Shumoshiju. Mr. One of the Tyung, the Abina Gungisha, Trubuna the show. Shenisha Mijapoko. Trubuna the Tasa Shenisha Mijapoko. Turoshumaje, Trumbuna, Mummacha the Lang, Yanja Jiboka Chamna, among a Jiba. Then Shenisha Mijapoko. Turoshumacha, Shenisha Mijapoko. Tumona, in a your successor YAA person Mochato. Nana YAA Shumochaje, Haja, Ibor, Namungilia the Savan and Ruxa the Shimwa. Guru Maladan reward Mulova. There. Narando Lado success Meladawa. Allah darwa la dau shi ji izere ne zere ne nyure inyure ne ahu lawa ju ine tiro shmo je embedded ko la darwa to mona ha the system as a young leader in our system is a system jaga clean level agela safa sabla ine wadi sing chalang da ju isa wadi sing je tiro la transparency maintenance tiro la bomra shine sha ajang ot da chi 너는 미즈는 뭐 자자 충분한 거라. 그 주도 김지 시스템 주 클린 사와바네. automatic isa society jiwa. Allah darwa ne individual che blessings ba. Aja it's a tricks to survive. Survival of the fittest. Tumone sa la na jo. La kok sho zla de chi ha jo ine ju kim ni mo ba ni ne ta jo church worker la yong de cha ala la chinga bu ju isa ne tiro sho mo che mong mi la ju la ta cho. Ma sa ma chinga bu Mizra hei kana macanya dala cho machinga kher wai kala shiro shira isa pincham lo wa nasana isa ton from madarwa Shamator district ka nga chai na ani ka thanyala Shamator district isa de shiro na at track changdo alo darwa isa truck na Shamator district changdo in terms of grower expenditures do Nagaland government na isa chak offer chawa do nasana Shamator district dunya la so teacher jo trap jo la gila do offer jawa do given dex wa do tawa do dala chi sa chiden do ko shet do ne ko chet so e dele to so isa yo emoy chinga ba zaga mala ba chada chi sing emoy chinga ba ala la kamla ji chinga ba Nagaland government ne science la DDC measure thur isa wa DDC measure thur ala na science cha la so ba boy na he kala de she asam ching point adung do khalang jo the last point ching la wala ba de the parties have to respect each other's claim tribal headquarters. Last point in emotion zawala. Junimu is a discuss cha. Then headquarters to go sawa I could discuss nothing over Kurka, Chagisa Emile, Gusho Bishala Walava. This year was a la Nagaland government chingavana Nagaland commissioner la. Allah darba principal secretary to CM la, do so principal secretary home commissioner la kamla. Arana sense kamla. Then look at Asava, the money in a specific one. Shamator for Yimkhiung tribe. Shamator town for Yimkhiung tribe headquarters. Yusam town for teacher tribe headquarters. Specific to them. That the she is your home commissioner. Abatis in official language and specific to the motor. Both the parties have to respect each other's claim tribal headquarters. Understand that. This is a teacher tribal council. Is that open the young? Isa she magla lumlong la understands la jun lang su da 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 ta chi chwa de de la ma za li san Shamator ji san isa yo tribal headquarters san claim so la di chi ro jun na ki sam jo ar tribal headquarters are yo rating bet bo ala la jin claim so da that is the sense da jun yo isa ta che wa ju mo ne isa ju singa ba chi dispute la ba ma la khali man na ta chi chung ju chung that pa la wa da ju khala isa na ma cha sho zla da chi ko ta cho Allah darwa masamba chingago chaka isa karan issue isa yo culture traditions on isa chit angama chi droga chidana whatsapp ala ching me alawa o krena machanye disha lawa isa ha isa yo identity jo is inatum kita jo hajo the language isa identity jo hajo isa identity jo ma isa flag jo ma chima isa chima isa yo isa na dum ta jo long isa identity dala isa ne she ha song chak jo Kalmume service the Mokto, Isa Rongchim, Zongamchim, I think the Chim Song Jang Isa Junior Janger, Isa the Jack, Chida Angamachi Dardo. To Gimching of state government level Chungdo, EMBO table Chungdo, EMBO office na, EMBO table na, Haju Rongchim Ha, Yimkhiung tribe, Yimkhiung Trukua, Isava, EMBO na Jashment Jivala. The Salasha, the other party Bojuno, more the used to Isa Junuba, Jang Chavaji, Mutsu. Isa jaga chungleman ar jaga chung future manuva jusingabo rogachi jangachi da uchemutsu muda sacho junimong isana in the presence of CKS officials to show chagache state government ar bomijina jo dale show nasane isa chim khalana yung da isa yorung chim aram chim amati chim zangam chim ala jangachi jumona hajo 시랑 침, 지ging 침, 아주하 랑아칭, 아지 향라네 아작치치치마. ajak chichima tumone isana chingidaram ba hajwa she nisana future da isana out of respect tumu mata darcha dedishe nisana isa chimalala jangashi chun isana chingidaram ba lulocho so 심지어 중과 봐 드드나 드셔 저 chingidaram lulocho so taba lulochiwa chingidaram ma jaga hachima shem지 isana lulocho arishe binba state government just kagu shebe de jawo de chot paisa state government no 저 chingidaram ba 하징임 치마 이사치마 이사는 로초다 가고시에 베더 쳤바 아르미지는 쳤바 자와 알로로 치치마 아르네시다도 텔레니세 튜처네세 레드 나라쇼 이사는 좀 타버도 아 튜처 날레 주머니 사는 쇼로초 네 사르네시 롱치미오 디스퓨트 장도 디스퓨트 아르네시하도 다도 2000 4000 years back 네 롱치마르네 퓨더초 장상 뭔가 정말 작짓바 퓨더초 노화 상공할 죄지 노아 상공할 죄지 장상 뭔가 증거가 알아 도치다 빈바 주대진의 퓨더죠 나의 산에 치다 다음은 뭐는 알로며 준단 체진의 퓨더라라면 아데 이사지 제로 같이 말을지와 네네 아데 서와 진이 자 정말 자가 좀 이사주 도시 달죠 좀 뭐는 즉림베로 보나 그다서와 아집에 게낭죠 좀 뭐는 하충착나서 지도물롱산산 이즈른 여러분 느사 무롱지들랑 아고 랑마랑다 키앙 주싱 알라라자라 알로바 이사 푸니라히 칼라 하칭아바 이사 롱나 의니랑 잠치다 이사 디키르보 아르지르망 쭉 잠치다죠 they are our brothers you have to love them we have to show our respect 예 칼랑는 칼랑 뭐죠 is arish 이사 저런 유로랑아 이사 티야 they are our blood we have to know how to coexist together 이사 jonyor 디치로서 이사 장을 보살라시 이사 jonyor 봐 지부 칼랑 잠치 와랑 알라라 jonyor 봐 칼랑는 칼랑 뭐자치 이사가 개몽한 사라라시 이사 아예르보 왜나 부지르보시 세네버라 상담르보시 세네버라 이사 시마보살레시 이사 네버볼라 왜나 미얀마 징아보 그리 왜나 이사 당골을 세네버라 그도 이사 네버라 they are our brothers not only our neighbors Naga they give me the Naga as a whole we are brothers in some way or somehow we are brothers 칼랑는 칼랑 뭐자치 it love 또 하조하 이는 사실은 명 이사 저가 youngsters 보 이사 스튜던트 보지는 명 이는 하치도 다녀라 그때서 알로미 칭아도 라소소 장르 상동사 알라시 패밀리 살라시 소사이티 소사이티 살라시 라소소 쯔드랑 잠들라죠 몰라소소 집아서 들어가라와 and we should know how to coexist together we should know how to respect love one another 알라소 엄랑 대기는 주 하드 이사들은 뭐 하드 다녀라 좀 뭐나 하드 김하다를 지랑아 이사장은 그때 타지시에 느사작 못하고쇼 느사는 뭐마셔 또 메이네 범라 느사는 마셔 좀 이네 몰라 시도 느사는 심어다와 그모나데 튜칼랑 마니크 아세 트래블 리더 느사진이 마데 튜칼랑 마니크 하다 타죠 좀모나 아삼 정시에는 느사작 칼랑 타냐라 상동하면 가고 개부용 깜풍으로 or competitive exams hardly 1 year 2 year long struggles 봐 좀모나 더머더머 퍼포싱 살라시 물롱지데 그냥 물론디도 심어 주신 주 सक्सेस 소지는 이사적시 뭔가는 뭐가 되시죠 아참도 타고 막셔
Esteemed colleagues, my friend and honorable MLA and advisor, Youth Resources and Sports, Mr. Kishio, my elder brother, our former parliamentary secretary, Mr. Hon'ble, my friend Mr. Kikon Chim, officials from the district administrations, my colleagues from the NBF Central Office, dear student friends, the president of the Yimkhiung Tribal Council and his colleagues, citizens of Shamator town, even if I missed any one of you, rest assured, you all have my highest respect. At the very outset, I thank God the Almighty for giving us such a wonderful day to be a part of this conference. And I have stated this while we were unveiling the monolith just in front of the YAA office this morning, that this conference, we all are lucky enough to be a part of this because this is also the diamond jubilee of the YAA. In the history, you all are a student. You will know better. 68th anniversary is also a diamond jubilee. So we all are fortunate to be a part of this jubilee, and we have erected a monolith already. Friends, I've heard my friend Mr. Trungso, the president of the Yimkhiung Tribal Council. He has taken a lot of my time. I have to go back to Kohima, so therefore I must thank him, but you must blame him for not enabling to express my views enough, okay? Because I will be very brief in my presentation. You all are a very well-educated, learned people gathered here, and it's a privilege for me to be a part of addressing this conference. When I was asked by my friend Mr. Kikon, we were colleagues in the NSF days, I had a sleepless night. I told him I have to think over because I have lots of programs coming up right after the New Year. And therefore, I may not be able to come and be a part of this program. But after 20 plus years, he has requested me to be a part of this program. So I had a restless night that if I don't say yes, I will regret throughout my life. As an old friend and all colleagues, if I don't oblige to his request, it will be wrong on my part. And therefore, I have agreed to be a part of you in this very magnificent program, which fortunately, as I said, I'm repeating again, at the risk of repeating, coinciding 60 years anniversary, which is a diamond jubilee. Any jubilee is important and is a blessing for all of us. You have chosen the theme, preaching. What is the theme? The theme, preaching traditions and innovations. The practical part of it has been already just now exhibited, demonstrated by the Western Yimkhiung Students Journey, which is a practical part of preaching traditions and innovations. We cannot part ways with our traditions. But at the same time, with the changing times, with the changing generations, with the advancement of civilizations, we also have to cope up our traditions with innovative skill. And the classic example that we have seen, I was so enthralled and so excited, beautiful men and women coming up with new designs from traditions, from the old traditions, modifying to a new innovative ideas. That is a practical lesson that we have got it. Now, from the theoretical perspective, how are we going as Yimkhiung Students Union? The Yimkhiung Innovation, Preaching Tradition Innovation, the Yimkhiung Students Journey. How far we have come. We have traveled 60 years now. During the span of 60 years, how many doctorates that we have produced? How many master students that we have produced? How many graduates that we have produced? How many pre-university pass students we have produced? How many matriculates in every village that we have produced? And most of all, how many officers that we have produced? We all must very seriously ponder, retrospect the past 60 years of our journey as Yimkhiung, as a community, as students. We have to adapt to a changing times. And what will make you confident? What will make you presentable in the eyes of the world? What will make you acceptable in the civilized society is nothing but education. If you are an educated man and woman, you are already a confident man. And if you are confident, you can face the world. Not necessarily becoming a government servant, but if you are well educated, you can be used in your church, in your schools, in your village, in your community and at the Naga level and at the national, international level. But what comes first? First thing first is whether you are well educated or not. That will determine, that will measure your acceptability in the society. Today, I have been propagating this, that Nagas, none of us are advanced, none of us are forward. We all are equal. We have traveled together to settle in this part of the Naga homeland. Some of us were left behind in the Indian part of Naga homeland. Major chunk of our Naga areas is again left in the Burma side of the Naga areas, where our people are sharp, our people are divided without our consent, without asking us. And there was also a proposal to divide us further by erecting a border fencing, which we have been against to that idea. You have seen our own community, Yimkhiung community, many of the villages I've been asking, about 40 plus villages are beyond the so-called international boundary. We cannot forget them. We should take along with us. Let me come back to what I was driving at, that none of us are forward, none of us are backward. We all are equal, we have traveled together, and we must progress together as equal partners. But what is driving you back? As our friends from the ENBU areas, particularly the Yimkhiung community, you have chosen yourself to be a backward. You wanted to continue to use the tag, label yourself as backward. Which I, for one, if you ask me, I will say no. You are equally competent. You are equally capable. Many of you, or let us say all of you, are much more better competent, better qualified, better intellect than me. But it is you that you have chosen yourself that you are below me. You are behind me. It is your own choice. Which I want you to come out from that mentality. You are equally capable. And therefore, dear student friends, the community here, I would like to urge upon all of you that we must think beyond our own village, our own community, so that we get along with the rest of the world, with the rest of the civilized community. Yimkhiung are, as somebody has stated, no lesser than any other community. What will drive you is your confidence level. And that confidence level, as I said, is education. Today's the students, let me warn you, caution you, that because of the advancement of technology, yes, it has also positively contributed in the advancement of our society, especially mobile users. None of you have become a ferocious reader. You will only flip through one page of your book and you think that you know all. That also you will only flip through the mobile. That mobile information will give you only half-cooked, a very less information of what you want and what you ought to know. And you will claim yourself that you know something. This is where Naga society will lag behind other communities. Yimkhiung community will be behind others. If you continue to rely your studies, your knowledge on your mobile, you have to become an avid reader, a ferocious reader. Then only you can compete with the rest of the world. This is what I would like to urge upon in this 68th year, our Diamond Jubilee celebration. You have to change that mentality. We have to change that mentality. Change is universal, okay? It is nothing new for our community alone. It is universal. Unless we change our character, our manner, how can you go and dine with others? There's a dining table, you have to go and dine with the rest of the friends. You cannot eat like at home, eating, picking up this much and putting inside your mouth, you're taking out something from your plate. No. You have to change the moment you enter the dining hall when you're about to have food. I'm just giving you a simple example. So change is universal, something like that. You cannot say that you cannot be yes, Nagas are by nature, we are very proud people. So we cannot say that I am a Yimkhiung, I am from Hukyur village, I am from Ayamongor village, I am from Shamator town. Who can tell me what? Huh? You cannot keep behaving like that. We have to adapt to changes. Then only our leadership, our presence, our personality, our presence will be acceptable by the rest of the communities, and we will be much above others the moment we carry on with such kind of mentality. For the students, I don't want to harbor much on what you have to do. You know, it's just that you don't concentrate to what you ought to do. I'll tell you one story about motivation. There were two sons. You all know. I'll just remind you. I'll not tell you. I'll remind you. The father was a drunkard. He passed away because of drinking too much. So there were two sons left behind. One of them became a successful businessman, a well-to-do in the family, and a father in the family. He got motivated from his father. You tell me, you ask me, how comes? If his father is a drunkard, how can his son become a successful businessman, a respectable father? How comes? How you are drawing your motivation? The other one became a drunkard like his father because he also got motivation from his father. The other son got motivated positively. The other son got motivated negatively, isn't it? Life is like that. Both of them drawn their strength, inspiration, motivation from their own father, but the other one took it positively. My father is a drunkard, behave like this, so proud, behaving like I cannot be like him. I have to change my ways. I have to adopt a positive means of livelihood, positive means of manner, polite, whatever, so many things to express. The other one chosen, my father also I will also be like that. Let me come back to your daily usage which you have been, all of you will have, not even one. Students, many of you will have two mobiles in your pocket, I know. Not even one. So daily, every second, even if I'm speaking, some of you will be fiddling mobile. This is the problem with our society. We misuse it, we abuse it. I'm not telling you not to use it, but we are misusing it, we are abusing it. This is where we're going wrong. So, in your choice of videos, in your choice of various messages, how you are getting motivated. Either you are getting it motivated positively through the messages that you are getting through the mobile, or negatively. The choice is yours, and you are capable of taking that decision. And therefore, these are few challenges that I would like to put across to our friends, to our Yimkhiung community. Now, the world is changing. The world is changing. You see how the world is changing. Let me come back to the Yimkhiung community now. You have given, you have contributed to the Naga community. How you have contributed to the Naga community? You have contributed in terms of showing us how to unite, how to reconcile after a long war, after a long mistrust between Tikirs and Yimkhiung. My friend Trungso has explained a little bit. I also understand Yimkhiung little bit. No, Makshe. Lang lo. Lang. Makshe. I understood what he said. I could make out. So, let me come back to what I was trying to tell you. That you have already shown the way how to reconcile, how a long drawn misunderstanding can be reconciled. And that is one amongst many within the Naga community, longing, desiring for reconciliation among the various Naga families, the tribals, the various Naga national freedom fighters, so on and so forth, social organizations. And you have shown the way by way of reconciling, coming to a united and understanding between these two communities. I remember when I was president of NSF, sometime in 2003-05, I came here at Shamator. I had a discussion with both Yimkhiung and Dikir, because that was how many years back? Imagine, 2003, 2003-04 somewhere. 25, 6 years back I came. So this is my second visit. I'm coming back after so many years, so I'm so happy. Of course, the road is so bad, I'll go back to the government and report it. I have traveled Chisel Road. What is that called? A solar road. No? The president was saying, solar road, I like it. Because we can only use the road during sunshine, it seems. So it's a solar road. On my way, well, traveling to Shamator, I was talking to the department concerned that we must immediately address this. So this is, so that's how you have very, very positively contributed. It was one of my dreams that these two communities must come together and you must coexist together. That was, from my student days, I was having that dream. And you could make it. But I could see that from what the president was telling us, as I said, he was talking in Yimkhiung, thinking that it's an internal issue that not hiding from us. But I would understand. No, I've understood. So, I'm a very frank and a very outspoken man. Some of you have expressed, okay? Don't take it to your heart. Whatever I said, I know it has to be said, and therefore I keep saying. You have reconciled openly. You have united openly. But there is still Cold War going on. This is what I could observe. There was also a statement, some statement given by our teacher community for this conference as well as the upcoming, what is that our festival coming up? Tsingham, your festival coming up? No? I also would like to urge a appeal to our teacher community. I think both of you have exhibited your maturity, your leadership in conveying to the rest of the Nagas that we can reconcile even after so many years of war. You have shown the way. Let us not indulge in the Cold War. You've experienced when Hitler, at the Second World War, the history students, many of you will know. Hitler was at his peak trying to exterminate the Jews, isn't it? Even sending them to the gas chamber, no? The history is, I have no time because Trungso has taken a lot of my time. So I cannot speak for long. So I'll not go back into detailed history, but you all know better. He tried his best to exterminate from the face of this earth, Mr. Hitler. But he could not finish them. You cannot finish people, community by waging war. Not possible. We have learned from history. Instead, the Jews are what the Jews, the Israelites, isn't it? The communities, they emerge stronger. If you see the recent, what is happening in the Middle East, almost dominating, isn't it? You cannot finish one another. So also in the Naga context, we have fought. We have every right to live as independent people, independent nation. And our forefathers have represented even before India became independent. You see the record of 1929, where our leaders, elders have submitted to the Simon Commission when they visited Naga areas, you know, saying that we cannot be trust upon to a people, a community who has not conquered us. We will be looked down one by because of eating beef, because we feel like eating beef, no? The other community will look down on us because of eating pork. And Nagas too, without pork there is no conference, no? Pork comes first. But this has a lot of political deep meaning. Our elders have conveyed to the British Simon Commission before India became an independent. And therefore I keep arguing that we have every right, wherever we go, to speak for the Naga rights. Because our history foundation was clear even before India became independent. No, we are not claiming a history, creating a history after India becoming independent. No, our history was clear even prior to become India or Pakistan, Burma became independent. But we also cannot keep waging war with Indian army. So what we are harboring, what we are doing now is we must come to a dialogue. We must resolve this issue through negotiations. This is how Nagas have been endeavoring. So also I am contextualizing the Yimkhiung and the Tikir community. So Hitler tried his best, but he could not finish them. Because no leader, no nation on earth can finish another nation, not possible, through physical force. It has to be through political dialogue, things has to be. Only through negotiation, we must resolve those conflicts, all conflicts. And after that, what happened? The Second World War came to an end. But two forces came into being, that is called bipolar war. One headed by the United States, another one headed by the USSR, those Soviet, Russia. So two bipolar war created, bipolar war. There was a Cold War in between, trying to support each other, enemies, no? But that Cold War did not yield any positive result. Rather, it has only brought about miseries, it has only prolonged mistrust, it has only prolonged misunderstanding, as well as it has incurred a lot of, even economically speaking, loss only for these nations. So if you keep on harboring enmity and continue with your Cold War, none of you are going to gain. In fact, all your blessings will go away. All of us are Christians now. Once forgiven, as it is being taught in the Bible, why should you harbor ill feelings against each other? As brothers, you have already decided to forgive each other. And therefore, I would like to appeal, taking this platform on behalf of myself and also on behalf of my party, NPF, and on behalf of the government of Nagaland, since we are running the government, that both the community must, as you have already shown us how to forgive one another, be sincere in your commitment, in your approach, so that Naga people will learn from your sincerity and from your commitment. Shamator, I was interacting with the district administration yesterday. I also had the committee on environment and climate change in the Nagaland Legislative Assembly. I am the chairman of that committee. So I had a long discussion reaching Shamator town, that this is a growing town, it's a new city, new capital, new town, and therefore we must ensure that we must keep enough space for the road. All the colonies should have enough space for the vehicle passage, and also a good park should be available, and also the sanitation. I was determined to go and see where do you throw even the dustbin, but I could not even, the time that it was a little late, too far from the township, we could not go. Why I'm saying this? Because the climate change, environment, these are topics foreign to us. Europe topic, American topic, but it has already reached at our doorstep. It has already reached Shamator. Shamator should be cooler than this one in other years. We are just at the periphery nearby Saramadi. I should be falling down. But you can't see. This is the immediate impact we are feeling on the climate change. And you have a new township capital coming up, the Shamator, as capital of this district. We must ensure that make a model township, model headquarters, where other district new headquarters, the old ones, they have a lot of regret. No roads to go into one colony to one ward, but you are at the nascent stage, at the beginning of the town. So, therefore, the citizens must cooperate. Every citizen must cooperate to ensure that we build a model township for all of us to emulate from you. And segregation of biodegradable and non-biodegradable, that is important for to preserve, promote, and strengthen our environment and also our climate. So this is also one thing which I would like to urge upon as I come here to speak to you. One concern which our elders have been telling me, especially my friend Rakimung and Hon'ble were reminding me again and again that many of our Yimkhiung boys and girls get married at a very early age, which I'm going to ban today. No more. It's a serious concern for the community. And therefore, this is one thing which the young student must address. There is a time to get married. I got married only after 30 plus. There is a time, a year for that. We are not telling you don't get married, you must get married, you must fall in love. That is a part of the human life, it's okay. But as far as settling down is concerned, there is a certain age. I think our parents are also worried on this because community is going to be affected on this. Our Yimkhiung community with your kolar food habit, no? If you see our men and women, very hugely built, very handsome. Women are beautiful, men are quite handsome, like that, hugely built. But, on the humorous side, I was putting it, but if you get married before the age of getting married, then the children that you will be producing will be not like that of what our generation is having now. This is one concern. And life longevity, I'm not a doctorate on this, but a little bit that I know, that the expectancy of the Yimkhiung community in most of the villages, I think at the moment will be somewhere 80, 90, you will find still. But if you are getting married at a very early age, by 60, 70, you will be too old or you will be no more on this earth. So these are the future consequences that you will be facing. So this is one concern. I don't want to go into too detail into it. Only some doctorate can elaborate further, but a politician cannot elaborate more in detail. In a very rough way, I wanted to tell you this aspect. Lastly, as I said, Yimkhiung are not backward. You are advanced. You must think that you are advanced, and you must come out from that mentality. The recent song, which has ignited all our Christmas spirit, na Posti Chabole Time Hoishe. What is that? That song, I'm told it is composed by Solem Yimkhiung. A very popular song that has ignited the spirit of Christmas for the last year's Christmas. See, such are the hidden talent that you have. It's just that you don't take out. It's just that you don't come out. You only think of Shamator town, Kusum town, you think of your small villages. Who thought that he will be such a popular man, Mr. Solem Yimkhiung? Such a talent, all of you has such kind of talent. You must harness it, you must take out yourself. Nobody will come and force you to perform it, to do it. It's already embedded in you. You have to take it out, use it for the good of all of us, and make us proud. And who thought, Mr. Sulen, nobody will be saying that it is sung by a backward community. I've been singing a lot. It is not hit even my mind. See, there's a lot of message there, what I'm trying to tell you. I hope you have got what I'm trying to tell you. So, don't create such kind of inferiority complex by yourself on your own. You must come out from all these bondages, from all this thinking, from traditions to innovations, which the theme of this 68th Diamond Jubilee Conference we have already announced it. So therefore, with this one story, I would like to end my speech. There was a king. There was a king who wanted to pass on a message to the next generation, because he was getting old. Once we get old, definitely we will die. Even if we don't get old, some of us, as already determined by our Creator, God Almighty, that is the only certain, surest thing in our existence is one day we will die. So the king was about to die, and he wanted to leave a message to the next generation, to the coming generation. And he asked all his advisors, the counselors, that you bring an anecdote, a message, a passage, to leave it to the next generation. Some of the advisors brought one book, thinking that the king will like it, writing such a long book. The king rejected. Another one brought 10 pages, another one brought 2 pages, another brought 1 pages, another one brought 1 para, another one brought one stanza, like that. So many advisors brought like that. You all know this story. The king rejected all this. At last, one of them brought one sentence, and it is said, there is no free lunch. So the king accepted that one, that if there is anything that I would wish to leave it to the next generation, to the coming generation, I would choose this and tell them that there is no free lunch. The king has everything under his disposal. The soldiers guarding him day and night, 24/7. Eating all whatever he liked in a silver spoon, golden plate. Still then, the king said, there is no free lunch. Our people have become too lazy. I'm not saying Yimkhiung students have become too lazy. You are still very smart. But our people have become too lazy. We are lazy to go to the field. We are lazy to read books. And therefore, I only would like to wish and tell you that there is no free lunch. We must work hard. The world, the people have gone to the moon. We cannot keep fighting here in Shamator town. We have to aim for the highest and achieve it. We will achieve it if we aim for the highest. A very high goal. We will set a very high goal. And I'm definite that you have the capacity to achieve it. You can do it. I would like to end by thanking the Yimkhiung Akherü Arihako and my friend Kikon and all of you for inviting me to this conference. And I wish to come back again. It's a very beautiful town, definitely. But my coming back will be determined by your brotherly coexistence with our neighbors and brothers. So that one I would like assurance from you. And I would like to thank again and again for giving us all beautiful presents, to my friends, to my colleagues, and to me also. And I wish this conference grants success. A new team will come in, or you are continuing. So wishing the outgoing team, appreciating the outgoing team. They have done a great job for this dinner, and wishing all the best for the next coming dinner. And hope that the new dinner will take the whatever agenda left undone by the outgoing team, and take the Naga people, Yimkhiung people forward. Thank you all. Makshe Gognalim. Hello, check.
commencing our 60th Yimkhiung Akherü Arihako General Conference with the presence and sharing your valuable insight. Once again, we appreciate for your thoughtful, provoking speech.
Before we proceed to the next event, I would like to take this moment to announce our special case is so kind enough to donate an amount of rupees 1 lakh to Yimkhiung Akherü Arihako, 10,000 to Yimkhiung Tribal Council, 5,000 to Reverend Dr. S. Executive Secretary YPPA, 5,000